Hello everyone. Hello. I've let a few days go by. I'm just going to say something really quick. What time are you on tonight, babe? Babe?
Put your Wi-Fi on.
It is on. What time are you live? Oh, S. Louise FYP. You might want to stick around. I've just been to the gym. Because I'm a fat fuck. Not for long though. Thank you everybody. Heart me. What did you say? 8:30?
Yeah.
8:30. He's on. Anyway, Pockerz. This is for you. This is for you, Pockerz. This is for you because I know you're so desperate to get a back and forth with me and you're not going to get one. So I'm just going to say this to you right here, right now, and then you're never going to hear from me again, okay? I know that you're very upset right now because when you requested to leave, you expected this like begging and, oh, please stay, and, oh, anti-TikToker, will you talk to him from us? And we just literally went, bye, we don't care. And you're upset over that. And you've clearly said on your live today, they didn't reach out to me. You know, they kicked me out of all the WhatsApp groups. They kicked me out. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We don't work with snakes. I'm happy to see you go. And every day since you've pressed the quit button, you've done a live about me and Ricky. We're not going to do a back and forth with you. We're literally going to pretend you don't exist. And the thing is, you're not a great earner anyway. We're having to gift you hundreds of pounds every month just so you hit targets. And it's becoming very exhausting, sweetheart. So good riddance. And there will be no back and forth. You are a rat and a snake. And even though I know you wanted to change your mind and you wanted to stay and you told anti-TikToker that there may possibly be an opportunity where you want to have a conversation with us and withdraw, we would rather you didn't withdraw and you kindly and with respect fucked off. I don't want to work with you. And this is why, because you thought that you could give me an ultimatum. You thought you could tell me, pick me over Dan. You thought you could say to me, if you don't stop talking to Dan, I'm leaving. Well, I didn't hear that. All I heard was, I'm just going to leave, because there is no one on this planet that can tell me who I can and can't be friends with. So kindly fuck off. You're not going to get back and forth with me. Stop doing lives about me and Ricky. We've dropped hundreds of pounds on you. And you want to sit there and say, I've got my morals. The reason I'm leaving is because they're friends with Dan, the wrong un. But you didn't mind taking money off us. I literally dropped you nearly £300 yesterday, and that was just so you could hit your target. And I'm doing it every month, dropping you so much money just so you hit your targets because your shows are so shit. Now, let me tell you how Pockerz ended up at Arc Agency. I didn't know who Pockerz was. I wasn't his friend. To me, he just looks like Fat Freak. I thought maybe he was Fat Freak's body double. But he is a singer. Terrible singer, by the way. That's why he got kicked off the TikTok music program. They were like, could you kindly remove him? Maybe put him to chatting, not music. Yeah, that was the truth about that one, Pockerz. You weren't good enough to be on the music program, so they took you off. But he didn't know me, but he knew who I was and he knew about me. And but he knew I was very good friends with the beautiful Sophie Bailey. So what he did, he went live night after night battling Sophie Bailey, sort of insinuating to her that he wanted to join her agency, but he was on a 30-day wait out from Spartans. So she said, that's cool, you can join, but we've got to wait 30 days because Sophie has an agency. So he was joining Sophie Bailey's agency, waiting for the 30 days. And when the 30 days was up, he was meant to join Lux, which is her agency. When the 30-day came, and by the way, she battled him every single day. She promoted him. All the dolls followed him. When the 30th day came, He did apply for the agency, but not hers. He applied for mine. He used her to get to know me to join the arc. And you know what they say about men? They say they leave you how you find them. Pockerz is now, I don't know, I don't think he can join another agency because he's made over 500,000 diamonds that I gifted him. He never made them, I gifted him them. But if he can join another agency, I think he might be going somewhere else. Just to know that they're going to be done for poaching, because I've got a few screenshots of messages, just like Chester. And then I'll wave you off. But the truth is, you shat on Sophie Bailey to get into the arc. And now you've shat on us. Because, guys, listen to this. We've never said a bad word about Pockerz. Even though he sits with a man, Corey, day after day, who mocks my miscarriage, mocks my baby loss, he calls my miscarriage an abortion. Day in and day out, he sat with Corey and we said nothing. We don't tell Pockerz who to talk to. We don't tell him, don't be friends with Corey. Like, we don't get involved with the politics of our creators, and we certainly don't tell our creators who they can and can't talk to. So it's really fucking rich that he gave us this ultimatum. Stop talking to Dan or I'm gonna leave ARC. But we didn't beg him to stay, and that's the truth. When I saw that request to quit button, I took it graciously. I removed him from the chats. I removed him from the groups. I requested a payback. Yes, a payback, because I've been training Pockerz for a month on a program. I got Pockerz qualified. Stephen, I'm going to call him Stephen because that's his name. I got him qualified. I got him to a point where he's making $500,000. Beth works with him day in, day out. And we nurtured him from a zero creator to a creator that's one under the top. Yes, we had to gift them hard. We had to push him there. But I guess my point is, none of you would have ever have known that he left the agency. I would never have sparked up a live. I would never have started slagging him off. I would never have said anything. But because he keeps going live and talking about us, I'm just going to come in and say this. I'm sorry that you're hard done by, Stephen, that we didn't sit there and beg you to stay. But the truth is, we're quite amicable, believe it or not. We don't really come for anybody that doesn't come for us. Had you have just requested to leave and not continued to fire up lies about us, we would have just humbly and graciously said goodbye. But instead, because you've clicked the leave button and we haven't begged you to stay and we've removed you from everything, you're a bit like you've had your nose put out of joint, because I think you thought you was going to get a better reaction than that, and you're not, because we don't care. I don't want to work with you. I'm not fussed. And that's all I've got to say. And anyone else that wants to leave can go. But the truth is, we've just recruited over 65 people today. We're doing very, very well. And the only reason you did as good as you did is because we gifted you hundreds of pounds.
Hi, Jackie. Can I just have a little say, yeah?
Yeah.
So I want to say this, right? I have never, ever once badmouthed Pockerz. Never have, you know what I mean? Never said a word about him. Always been very supportive of Pockerz. I've been in his lives, been in his box, told everyone to follow him. I've gifted him hundreds, if not thousands of pounds out of my own pocket. He's never once given me a bloody cowboy hat. Not that I'm bothered, because I don't even give to receive. I really, really don't. I've always liked him. I liked him when he come to the concert to support you. I got on with him there. So there's never once. But what I have noticed about Pockerz, he goes live with Corey, he's befriended Corey, and for some reason, because Corey don't like me and we don't get on, he's now jumped in a corner to defend Corey Wall, because Corey Wall gets more views and followers than the Rickster, which is, to me, is moralless, okay? Then he's turned around and said to Talia, if you do, because obviously Talia speaks to Toxic Dan, we've all told you guys that we don't agree with what Toxic Dan said, and he's not in the agency. I'll tell you this, he's not in the agency. You know what I mean? He's still with Bert and Ralph. I don't know what's going on there, but he's not with us. So then Pockerz turned around and said, if Talia don't stop speaking to Toxic Dan, then is going to leave. Now, what Talia is saying is, why the hell can you dictate or blackmail me of my friendship when you speak to Corey Wilde, and Corey Wilde's mocked our baby loss, sent police to Ricky's house to Davy's brother's funeral, phoned the police, he's done the worst to Ricky, he's called me a G-man and I sleep with men all the time. He said the worst about me and Talia. So where is that man's moral compass? We have had nothing but promote and show that guy love. I've done nothing but show him love. He followed up, in the last 2 days, he's followed up lives about us, especially me, slating me, calling me names. Not once have I reacted. I haven't followed up a live about him. I haven't played the videos. Why has he done that? If he wants to leave, see you later, boy. You know what I mean? Look, since yesterday, we've gained, over 60 people joined. So, bad publicity, good or bad, is a good publicity to have. We all know that. It's a great publicity. So, I cannot understand the man's morals as a person. Why say that kind of stuff? And I'm still not going to show him any age.
He wants a back and forth, and he's not
going to get any. He ain't going to get any from me, to his face. You know what I mean?
Can't be asked, but just know
it is as it is.
That we've gifted him.
I don't know, Cassie. It's crazy, man. People just want to jump on the hate campaign all the time.
Supported him, put him on programs. So. Listen, Ricky and DG, that's creator against creator, okay? Stop bringing my agency into this, and this. Creator beef has nothing to do with how I run this agency, and the proof is in the pudding, because Pockerz has made more money with me than he has with anybody.
That's facts.
We actually have an elite agency. There's a very small group that are in this elite club, and we're fucking one of them.
Can I just say,
TikTok beef with how I run this agency. Everyone in the agency, and there's hundreds, by the way, are very successful. And if you're going to blackmail me and tell me who I can and can't talk to, otherwise you're going to leave. I don't care if you're pulling in 10 million diamonds a month. See you later.
Yeah, it's not only that. Look, obviously, Talia is the founder of the Ark. We all know that, right? Regardless of what anybody says, whether they like me or don't, Talia, it makes no difference. We all know that Talia is successful in what she does, and she knows lots of good people. And there's a lot of people, the agency. We're not even a year old. We continue to grow. We've had 65 people join since yesterday. So no matter what you want to do or say, it's never going to work. All you're going to do is promote. And I reckon this time next year, we'll probably be one of the biggest agencies in the country. And that's because what we do backstage and what we do behind the scenes, and we're brilliant. So no matter what anybody says, we gain loads. So that's what hurts me, is that I have been there for the likes of Steve Pockerz. I've been there, supported him, always been there to.
I don't even know where this has come from.
And then he's like, he does not, and because it's because of Corey, he's befriended Corey. He's then stabbed us in the back, and I don't understand that. To me, look, Talia hasn't said stay. I haven't rang him. Come on, I've got his number. I could ring him if you want, but I haven't bothered. I said, if you want to go. Don't bother me. But what hurts me is that I've supported him. I've gifted him fucking hundreds of pounds of my own money, and the Ark. Talia's gifted him from the Ark, and we've been there to support. He mocked about the money the other day. He said, "Yeah, I had £300 off you." Ha ha ha. That's in one of the videos.
Yeah, but
I think that's disrespectful.
Isn't that embarrassing?
It is not. I think that's really disrespectful. I think that. But why has he turned on you? Why has he turned on you and me for no reason?
For no reason. And he sits and says, "I stand on business. I stand on morals. I've left the agency because of who they choose to hang around with." Oh, but you did that after you took all my money. I'm still a mother at the end of the day, okay? Yeah. I'm still a mum who is paying bills, as is Ricky, a parent, and we supported you with our money because you've got a little boy and you've got a life, and we want you to do well. And you were taking all that cash just to shaft us. That says a lot about you, but I should have known, because Sophie Bailey is probably sitting there right now like...
Just to know, I did just to let everybody know, because Talia, I asked anti-TikToker Randy to have a word with Pockerz. It was me who said, have a word with Pockerz. I'll speak to Pockerz at the end of the week. I wanted to talk to Pockerz, but now because he's followed up another couple of lives, like, I don't want to really talk to him because he's slated me, and he's slated Talia's hurt because she's been there for him. She's gifted him hundreds of pounds of her own money the other day, and she has. And then he's followed up and mocked Talia, mocked and laughed. Let me finish, please. Let me finish. He's mocked Talia, and this is why Talia's upset, because of that. And I'm not bothered. Nothing would have been said. I just would have left it. But because he's followed up alive and started speaking about us and that, and it's like, what are we supposed to do? I was sick to death of people jumping on the clout campaign and not having any morals or loyalties. You know what I mean? Because one thing the Ark is, no matter what, he's a great fucking agency. He's got great managers and a great agency, and everyone who's in it does really well. No matter what you think about me, yes, I do the FYP. Yes, they get involved in controversy, but that's my platform. That's my, sorry. sorry. That's me as a host, as a creator. It's got nothing to do with an agency. One thing I know about TikTok is know how to earn money and know what to do to survive. That's what I'm good at. And if you was, it don't mean that I'm going to be your manager, because I probably won't. You might be with me, you might not. You might be one of the others.
You've been fired.
I'll get out of it. So I'm just saying, there you go. I'm going to jump out of the box. I'm just saying, I'm really disappointed that a man that you've had his back, you've been there for day dot, you've always supported him, so have I, decided to stick the knife in. Because I'll be honest with you, I really, really liked him. I really did. I had nothing but like things. I used to go in and drop him like 50k by sometimes at once, just because he used to make me laugh.
Oh my God, Ricky, the money we've spent on Pockerz.
And I'm really disappointed that.
And he's laughing. He's laughing like, ha ha ha! I took your money.
The live that Talia showed me today, where he followed up and said he's just don't know. But at the end of the day, he's with Corey. Corey's going to be laughing about it. He's going to say, "Well done to Pockerz." Pockerz is going to think it's great.
Doesn't say anything about us.
He don't care about you, Pockerz. He never will be scared. That's not true. You've seen the video, Smokes, where your man ran off from me. So I told you that.
Ricky, I'm not interested in DG. This isn't about DG.
All right, listen, I'm going to shoot off. I'm on at R8 myself. So guys, listen, God bless, and I'll take you all out. How you doing, B? Are you okay? Speak to you soon. Take care, babe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Is this my queen?
Hi, babes.
She's back.
It's just very hypocritical that he's got no problem being friends with Bori, who says the worst, has done the worst, but like he'll leave an agency which is just there for a professional thing to like sort his account out and stuff like that. So it seems a bit personal to me.
It's really personal. He's been on a program for a month, and it's intense training, and we've had to train him every day for a month. It's been really hard work, and he was cut short. He was not far off from qualifying, but he needed more diamonds. So, do you know, kindness of my heart, I went, do you know what? I'm just going to give him them diamonds, because we've worked really, really hard. I dropped him nearly just under £300. And then that night he requested to quit. So it's always been something he was planning to do. And because I never went, what are you doing? I never rang him, because I've learnt my lesson. When people quit, just let them go, because they fire up liars. So I've deliberately not chased him. And ever since, he's firing up live after live after live. And this is all over because I'm friends with Dan. What has that got to do with anything?
He's friends with Bori. How do people forget what Bori does and what he says? And he relentlessly says things every single day. So it's not like, oh, I haven't done nothing with you and you do. You speak disgusting every single day.
Every day. And he's mocked baby loss. He calls my miscarriages abortions. It's fucking insulting in itself. He's horrible. Exactly. Horrible. But I've never asked him to stop talking to Corey. I just didn't get involved. I had to just turn a blind eye to it. It made me feel sick. But I never would say, can you not go live with that person? It's pathetic. It doesn't mean anything, does it? And now the only reason he's...
Oh, don't worry. You're about to onboard me. Who's going to make loads of money, so...
Oh, I was going to do the announcement video. Heaven and hell colliding.
So, yeah, you're about to have an account which will actually make money with no guidance needed.
Oh, okay. Well, we might as well just make it official then. She's on the boat, everybody.
That's right. I'm boarding the Ark, love. Hopefully it doesn't subside.
Yes. She escaped the flood and she creeped in.
Yeah, so one in, one out. But do you know what he said? He turned around on a video, Pockerz, and he said, because he's got no morals, he said to Corey, he turned around and said, oh, they didn't even contact me. I might have changed my mind. Well, why did you request to leave? You wanted just to beg him?
That's what he wanted. And I'm exhausted chasing people that want to leave, Chelsea, because all it ends up with is they're harassing me, they're not letting me go, they're holding me prisoners. So that's why I didn't ring him. And I removed him from the chats, because I also, a bit of me just thought, how fucking disappointing.
Yeah, but you've also got to protect other people's privacy. If someone's requested to leave, then he shouldn't be allowed to see any other information going forward. If you were in a business and you left your job, you wouldn't be allowed to see all the private stuff.
No, well, I have to remove him. For the sake of that. The last time I didn't do that, a certain creator took all the phone numbers from the WhatsApp group, and so I have to protect my creators. I would still manage him, I'd still unban him, I'd still deliver messages from TikTok for him, but he can't be in our community anymore.
Exactly. He's a traitor to the community.
He is a traitor, and I'm hurt. I'm really fucking hurt. I'm just under 300 quid I fucking spent on him on Sunday just to qualify him from a normal creator to I think they're called a pre-top. They're called pre-tops now. So one under you, basically. And I paid for that, and I wish I didn't. But
Yeah,
it is
but
what
you've done it out the goodness, haven't you? It's not like you've done anything to him or any of those things.
No.
And he sits with the worst, you know. I'm surprised that he tries to take them all high. Because I used to like Pockerz, and then obviously the person who he sits with now who's said and done the most. And he sits there going, I've not done anything for 2 months. Don't chat poo. You're doing stuff every single day.
Tell everyone what I emailed you, you know, with the copyright thing, what I went out of my way to do.
Yeah, exactly. And had it lifted because she let me know how to do it.
I shouldn't have bothered, but it hurts my pockets, doesn't it? But when his copyright went down, I just fought nail and tooth trying to get it back. I had his back over it. But, you know, they're just snakes at the end of the day. They're all snakes. I spoke to one of his close friends and I said, what is this about? And he said, it's because you're friends with Dan. And I was like, do you know what? Fuck this.
Well, you could have been like that about him being friends with Bori.
I wanted to be. I was so like, ugh. Every time I saw him battling Corey. Because do you know what Corey does? Let me tell you. And I tried to tell Pockerz, but you don't listen. Corey uses Pockerz to get gloves, you know, because he knows he's always going to win the battle. So he's like his little, I can't describe it, but Corey sees Pockerz as a lower creator, so he'll battle him for hours and hours to get all his gloves for Corey's arranged battles. And I said, why do you not think more of yourself, your self-worth, you know? Why don't you battle?
Do you know why he's left? Because apparently Corey is got an agency with Michelle now, so he's part of Michelle's agency, so he's probably told him to leave and said, oh, let Michelle take over, and because Michelle gifts big and all that, like, so it's all, they're all money hungry, that's what it is. Yeah. So that's through the grapevine. What I've heard is that he's involved.
I've heard that too, but you can't buy knowledge, you can't buy network. Yes, you can drop hundreds of pounds on people, but you're not going to gain anything from that. Michelle's had an agency before, and we all know where that ended up. Secondly, I've already reported coached Chester, not that it's a massive loss or anything, and I know she's poached Pockerz.
Well, she's poached Pockerz, definitely, because obviously with his friendship with Corey will have told him to leave, and that's what will be going on here. So it's, this is all down to him being
exactly. And I filed the report today, and they said if she onboards Pockerz or she onboards Chester, then we can, there's like a punishment, and they take points off their health score. It's about a £500 fine, and you go, for every person you poach, you lose 10 points. So I got into shit for trying to poach weeds, but it's not my fault because I didn't know she had a management. And anyway, she's a dickhead now, and I regret it. But I know that you cannot do that, and she should not be coming for my fucking creators like that. It's snaky and it's sly, and it's not a way to do business. She's already lost her previous agency, and it's not the way to conduct yourself in fucking business.
Exactly, but that's the crux of it all, is that it's not because of anything you've done or this, that and the other. It's because he thinks there's going to be better things through Michelle, and that's wrong, you know what I mean? And Pockerz has got no morals, like, he doesn't stand on anything. I used to like Pockerz, honestly, and then when I seen him hanging around with him, I was like, oh, I just can't even cope with you. But anti-TikTok is still defending you, isn't he? So he's all right with you still.
Oh, he's got her backs massively. He can't understand it. If anything, Andy's like, you should stay where the knowledge is, you know, because Pockerz wants to be a musician, and he's just fucked the music off now and gone completely down drama top, which is a shame.
Let me tell you, Pockerz, you can't sing, love, for your load of shit.
Darling. And I really, you know, I did try and help, but you can't polish a turd, unfortunately. Like, you can't sing. But I tried. I really tried, but, you know, let him go with Michelle or whatever. But he's made, because of me gifting him and giving him my money, he's made over $500,000 diamonds now, so he won't be able to join another agency.
All claims court, get it back.
Yeah, I'll go and get my fucking money back. But I'm just thinking, as an account, that account cannot join another agency. It can only go with TikTok. You know that.
Yeah, Pockerz is not really lovely. Whoever said that in the chat, he's a snaky rat and he hangs around with the worst of the worst.
Really does. And he'd already done it to Sophie to get on the arc, so...
Yeah, exactly. Like, even that Nick had dropped her, you know what I mean? She even had nothing to do with him because of all the...
Yeah, he just makes enemies as you know, as the way he goes. But the reason he's firing up lives is because I've not given him a back and forth. And anti-TikToker said, you know, I think he was hoping to speak to you at the end of the week and try and sort it out. And I'm like, but he's already pressed the request button. So for me, it's done.
And he went on live talking about it. So he's the one who struck the first blow. So you're entitled to have your response now.
I don't want to work with him. I'll never work with him again. I'm not going to beg him to stay, Chelsea. Am I?
No, not with those dulcet tones, anyway. With as you as a professional singer, you know what I mean?
No, not with that pitch.
He deserves it. We spit on you, Pockerz. Out the door.
Oh,
All right, I just thought I'd show you some moral support. You look lovely, by the way, nice and natural.
No, I've just been to the gym. Don't.
No, you look natural. It's nice.
I'm like filter max, eyeshadow max.
No, you look lovely. You really do. All right, my love, but he's no loss or anything, so don't worry. I'll be on board soon. Look, as soon as I get back to that UK.
We are so excited to have you, and we're so excited for your live pro that's going to be next.
That's right, and if you come for me, you come for Talia.
Come for me, we'll send Ricky round as well.
That's right, yes. Love you, babes. I'll see you later on.
I love you, Chelsea.
Bye, beautiful. Bye, babe.
Bye-bye. So that's the tea, everyone. We don't want a back and forth with you, Pockerz. Please stop talking about us. We're very happy to let you go. Good luck with Michelle. Michelle, I have filed a form for poaching. However, I think it's a shame. Beth worked very, very hard with you on that Sparks campaign. We got you qualified. We paid to get you qualified. I'm just hoping that I've managed to file it in quick enough where that you didn't actually complete it. Anyway, I'm going to jump off. I don't want a back and forth with him. I'm not going to say anything horrible about him, but I just want him to know that it's no loss. And the reason you never got a phone call and a text is because you absolutely broke me a little bit doing that. Devastated me. You made me realise how I can't trust anybody.
Hey, John, sorry, beautiful. John, I don't know what you're saying go get him for when he's your mate. You put a request in to leave because you're his mate, so you're like a little sheep. And also did it like, we've been nothing but lovely to you as well. We met you in person, you were really nice, I really liked you. And then you stabbed us in about you didn't tell us why you left. You just thought, you know what, Pockerz is my mate, I'm going to do it too. I think you're out of order, John. I think you're a man with no morals, I really do. So you know what I mean? Even though you don't go live and you don't earn any diamonds, that's fine. It's just the principle, like, what? That's, you know what I mean, John? Why would you do that?
We've never hurt you. We've never done anything to either of you. We've supported you. You came to my
just supporting your friend. He's got. Oh, come on, would you? If he jumped off a cliff, would you jump with him, John?
Yeah, but Bridgie, this isn't about Ricky's fight with DG. This is because we talked to Dan. It's pathetic.
Talia has got nice teeth. I just want to say this as well, while I'm in your box. I absolutely fucking love Evil Queen now. Look, I really do, man. I think she's fucking brilliant.
Excuse me, can you not say that publicly, okay?
Well, I do love her. I really know. If she asked me for, I would do. She phoned me and said she needed anything. I'd definitely be there for her, man. You know what I mean? Big up, Evil Queen.
I don't want to make views out of this, John. I just want people to be loyal. And I, like, this is like the second or third live Pockerz has done about us and thrown us under the bus. And you must admit, John, aren't you like a bit disappointed in your friend? Like, you see how much I supported him on Sunday, and how I was like, come on, Pockerz, and I pushed him to qualify and I gifted him.
Yeah, if you had moles,
don't you feel embarrassed? Don't you feel embarrassed?
You would have been calling him out for what he's done. He's in the wrong. You know he's in the wrong. You know he is. Hey, Briggy, listen, I'm gonna have to block you. Do you know what, Briggy? You came in, you supported me. He was always there. Next thing you know, you just turned completely.
What comments, John?
Yeah, and what comments, Briggy? Chester said the worst. He keeps trolling Talia. He's jumping in box
Oh, fuck Chester. I don't care about fucking Chester. Jesus Christ. He's going to fucking drink himself to death.
Don't you go to other people, Briggy, and say, what have you said about Rickster? What have you said about Talia? It's out of order. No, you don't. You let them slate us and then come for us when we retaliate. That's having no morals. You can't be one-sided. You cannot be one-sided. Come on, babe.
There's a space on the boat. If anyone would like to join the ARC, despite anything, we are still a top agency and we are still killing it. And guess what? We've been invited back this week to catch up on what we missed. Has anyone else been invited back to TikTok HQ? Because I don't think they have, but we have, because we're fucking slaying it. We're big in the game. We're kind of a big deal around here, and you all hate it. And we've got the best creators. We're about to onboard the queen of fucking TikTok drama. Yeah, she's coming on the ARC. And we love our creators. We love our creators. We fucking spoil them with gifts. We take them out at Christmas. We bring them to TikTok head office. Coming to the ARC is the best thing that you could ever do as a creator. But crossing us is the worst thing to do, especially when we've poured our hearts into you.
Yeah, exactly. If you're with us, guys, we've got your back. It's just like, you know what I mean? I'm not, like I said, I don't want to slay Pockerz. I don't really care what...
Don't need any followers.
If he's playing voice note to Talia, then he just proves what kind of a man he is. You know what I mean? And he's sending...
I don't care.
And if you're sending them to Corey to play, that's and as Briggy, if you know me, Briggy, and you've watched me for a long time, I've got to put out to Briggy Bell because I used to like her. The reason, like, you know what I mean, you see that everybody comes to me. Like yesterday, DG came at me and he got a slap, and then he ran off and then said, "I did." Look, there's more lies, and I've literally proven. I've even put videos up of him where he's lying. But because they're a bigger creator or you like him more than me, I do not mind being the bad guy anymore. I don't mind the trolls slating me because I don't have a go back, and I don't mind these people who tell bullshit on me because DG's got no arse, he wouldn't have met me, and all these trolls, I'm going to have a go back. And what I mean, and as for Pockerz, like I said, I liked him, but the man's got no morals, man. And if he's sending over voice recordings to Corey, it proves a lot about him, doesn't it?
Listen, he should spend more time worrying about himself on this app. Listen, when you do a Judas, yeah, because Pockerz is a Judas. Right? When you keep Judasing people time and time again, eventually you're going to run out of friends. I don't care. I think, good luck to you. Off you go. He keeps talking about us because he wants clout. And he thinks that he's so self-righteous. I can't believe them two behave like that. Well, Pockerz, you've been in the agency a very long time and you've qualified with us. Our one job with you, Stephen, was to raise you as a creator, to get you hitting 500,000 diamonds and to up your views. Tick, tick, tick. Don't ever fucking come for me, for my agency.
Yeah, just leave it now. Don't even swear. Just don't worry about it, babe.
No, but how can you? Right. Come for me when I don't qualify creators. Come for me when you don't get gifted. Come for me when you don't get training. Come for me when you don't get invited to TikTok. Or come for me when I don't have one-to-one meetings with you weekly. Then come for me. Then come for me. Then you can say this is a terrible agency. And if your only reason for saying this is a terrible agency is because we haven't let you out before the 30-day cool down, then I think you're just embarrassing yourself because guess what?
I've told you to not speak to Dan and then he'd stay. So
the fact is you've left because I'm friends with Dan. Well, big up Toxic Dan. Big up Toxic Dan.
Yeah, but you don't agree with what he said.
I don't give a fuck anymore because why does it matter? Nobody cares what Corey said to me about my dead baby. So why should I care?
Okay.
Why should I care? I don't fucking care. I don't know the Blaster. I don't know Just Nana. I don't know them. They're not my friends. Do you know who is my friend? Toxic Dan. And do you know who else I care about? Every single one of these hundreds of creators that are on my agency.
And EQ.
I love EQ to bits. I really love EQ because do you know what? Do you know what the truth is, yeah? I've seen the best of her and I've seen the worst of her. There's no cards left to show with EQ. And I really, really trust her now. I know all about her. I know her worst side. I know her good side. And I love her evil army. I love the ones that have left her, the ones that have stayed with her. Thank you, evil. You're not evil anymore, are you? Thank you, Racing Girl. I love them all. And you know what goes down well with me? And this is the truth, and Ricky knows this. There is one thing I really need in life, and it's loyalty. It's loyalty. I am not two-faced. I never have been. I'm not two-faced. I'm not snaky. I'm not sly. I will never backstab anyone. I don't blackmail people. I don't give people ultimatums. It's not my character. Yeah! Thank you. Thank you, EQ.
People queen.
Big up, evil queen. Thank you.
I'm gonna shoot off now because I'm doing my show in a bit, right? But love you all. Take care.
Yeah, he's gonna go live now. Follow him now if you're not following already. Evil Gracie, go out of it. She's not evil anymore. Right, any evils? Please know that we are uniting. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you for that gift. But I do need it now because I've gifted Pockerz all my money. So if you all want to send gifts, I'd appreciate it because I am a mother and I'm struggling to feed my children at the moment. Oh, mermaid! Mermaid! Are you going to be evil, mermaid? No, you have to be poisoned, man. Are the evils poisoned now? Please confirm. Or are you still evils? Are they going to be like poisoned, mermaid? And thank you so much. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you, Sarah. Who else sent something? Oh, Bew. Thank you, Bew. Thank you. Is it still evil? Oh, okay. I thought you might have changed them to poisons. Evil forever. Evils forever. So we've got an evil on the holy boat. Will she turn good? She's tried. She doesn't like it. Thank you, Carrie. How are you, Carrie? Did you have a good day, Carrie? Sorry about the drama on Monday. It's creator on creator drama. It's got nothing to do with the Ark. And the Ark's expanding. We're actually going international. Very excited about that. You'll be pleased to know. We had a meeting yesterday. We're opening up another agency in a country that you would never expect. Turn the camera off. You're scaring the viewers. Why do you keep coming in here, Scouse Harry? Let me help you see your way onto the block list. There you go. If you go through the door to the left, that's the block list. You'll find it straight down there. I'll just help you direct you. I lit candle. What was you doing at church yesterday? You was not at church yesterday. Liar! Show proof. Does it begin with an I? No, it begins with a N. It's a place in Africa. I might as well just fucking tell you. I lit candles over here. Oh, you did it on live. Oh, I missed it. Did you say a prayer? Yeah, we're opening up Ark Nigeria. I'm so excited! I'm so excited. We're opening up Ark Italy, Ark Nigeria. EQ, do you fancy a little business trip? Have you ever been to Africa, darling? I ain't taking Ricky. Thank you, Sarah. Evil Ark. I kind of like it. It's with a K. Yeah, I'm okay, Carrie. I'm sorry for what happened on Monday. Big up, Carrie. I want to come too. Oh, obviously, Beth, you're going to come. You're my manager. What do you mean, Bew? No. No, I mean, Evil Ark. Sounds about right at the moment. But the thing is, we really do love our creators. Our creators are doing really, really well. They're all qualifying. They're all growing. They're all earning diamonds. They're all like up in their technology as well. Like they're all using ring lights. They're getting lights. They're all upgrading their systems. They're getting laptops. They're using TikTok Studio. Like we really do nurture. No, it's not going to be Evil Ark. EQ can have her own evil section down the bottom of the boat. Where we keep the snakes. I'm back doing my show next week. Are you doing the FYP? Oh, I bet you're gutted because this would have been such a good week for you to... We need like a big storyline for your FYP show. Fuck. We should have saved the announcement. I sent you a message about REQ. I need to know ASAP. I'll check it out. You're always very supportive on and off, and we are pushing, proud to be a part of ARC. Oh, thank you, Lil. I'm glad you're enjoying your time in the ARC. This is the thing, we've got hundreds of creators and half of them don't even know who these... I've already started on everyone, it's all good. Well, we've missed it, to be honest. It's been very quiet around here. We've got hundreds of creators and half of them don't even know. Like I had a creator the other day and I was like, you know... Angie, Delusive Angie, and she's like, who? Oh, Chelsea, you'll like this. So, and there was a few of them, and I was like, come on, you must know who Delusive Angie, and they were like, no, and one of them was like, no, who? And I went, you know, Luke the Judge, thank you, Pat, Luke the Judge, you know, and they were like, no, and I went, you know, Evil Queen, and they were like, oh yeah, we know Evil Queen, and I was like, yeah, that's Drama Talk. I was trying to explain who Drama Talk is and the hierarchy. Yeah, they didn't know who anyone was apart from EQ, and they were like, oh yeah, we know who Evil Queen is, but this is the thing, like, you guys don't understand, Drama Talk is only 7% of TikTok. 7%. TikTok is massive. There's a whole world out there of people with real careers and real drama, and only a few people cross over. And the thing with Chelsea, you know, she's been on telly, she's had a very, 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 very long social media career, and she's been on like in newspapers and things. Like, she came with clout. She didn't come on here then get clout. She came with the clout. When she went on to Epic, she fucking conquered Epic. You know, Epic's so new. Everyone's like 25 views, 30 views. She's on there 100, 200 views. Like, they couldn't believe their luck. Pockerz need singing lessons, pass it on. I don't think it's gonna help. I remember no, I'm not gonna be horrible. I'm not going to be horrible, but there is an album. There is an album on Spotify. Evil Army, I know you're very good at this. There is an album on Spotify. I suggest you go and listen to it. No, I don't sing anymore. I'm retired. I'll be coming out of retirement at Easter. It's Holy Week. What a shame. What a shame. Anyway, guys, Ricky's going to be live soon. I think he's going to be showing you some videos. I think Max the Sax is going to get in his box as well and tell you all about his one hour stand with Lucy. The last Holy Week was epic. Oh my goodness, Holy Week! Okay, babe, you're going live now. I'll send them over. Holy Week. Do you remember Holy Week? I was coming on and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do it back and forth because it's Holy Week, and I'm not getting into this because it's Holy Week, but I'm just gonna say this. Oh my gosh, it's always around Holy Week, you see, because Satan comes to test and trial you, and it is Holy Week. Like, literally, it's going to be Easter soon, so we have to be really delicate. But it is Holy Week. It's Holy. I'll tell you when Holy Week officially starts, but it's Lent now. Lent goes into Holy Week, and then it goes into Easter. Do you remember last Holy Week? And I was like, with my veil, Red Riding Hood. Big up the ARC. Big up the boys. Boys, are you opening up your own agency, or are you coming to sub with us? It does always happen at Holy Week. It's always, because that's when Satan is at his, like, testing and trying times. I first saw EQ in 2023 when TikTok had the devil gift and she was worshipping the devil. I wasn't on TikTok in 2023. But EQ is a Christian, like, you're all being fooled. This is just her character. You know, like, we all have characters, like my Roxy character. When she comes off here, she's actually very Christian. She goes to church. She went to a Catholic school. It is just a character. And we're all flawed. We're not bloody, we're not, you know, we're not perfect humans. We're not Jesus. We try to live like Jesus, but we're not Jesus, and we are flawed and we do sin. And that is why Jesus died on the cross, so we could constantly be forgiven for our sins. That was the EQ and CLA days, a very different time. Yeah, because EQ's elevated herself, hasn't she? CLA's still there. CLA's crumbled and EQ's built a fucking empire, stronger than ever. You've got to believe in God to get into the kingdom. You do, EQ. You have to believe. That's all you've got to do. This is the thing. People are like, what do I have to do to believe in God? Do I have to be a good person because I haven't been a good person? No. You have to just believe in him. Have the faith of a mustard seed and believe that he exists and believe that he is our Lord and Saviour. You don't have to go around feeding the fucking homeless and all of that. I mean, it helps. You do get brownie points for it. But if the Lord is your... in your heart, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's all. That's all that matters.
Just to stop confusion from people, somebody said, "What do you mean schools? How many to go to?" Well, they were a line of schools, so infant school, junior school, so they all were in a succession. So you went to one, you went to the next one. So yeah, it was in a succession.
Yeah, that always happens in Catholic schools. They have their designated secondary, their designated primary, and they all run together, don't they?
Yeah, so that's it. And people who keep saying, "Oh, EQ's finished." No, I lost every single one of my accounts and I'm about to start again. I'm on holiday. I'm not actually at work. And when I'm at work, it's at the computer when I'm doing my Cam 2 and when I'm doing my bloody FYP show. So when they go, "Oh, she's finished." No, I'm not. I'm just on holiday, love. I'm back next week. So you just wait.
But these people must be really new to TikTok because how many fucking accounts have you lost?
Exactly. Everybody's lost their main accounts over the years. Delusive's lost them. CLA's lost them. Everyone's lost their account over the years. So it happens to everybody.
Evil King.
Exactly. It happens to everybody. So at the end of the day, I'm not currently at work. And that's what people who obviously watch me, they know. When you are doing IRL, you don't have as many viewers as the people who are reacting to the drama. But as soon as I'm back behind my desk, come next week, you're going to see.
What people need to understand is views don't mean cash.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That just means lots of people are watching you. That's all that means. That doesn't mean lots of people are gifting you. I've got more views than you. Yeah, but how much have you been gifted? Sometimes I watch Delusive Angie on 3,000 views and she ain't had one gift in the last 2 hours.
Well, this is what I mean. Yesterday, she only made a couple of quid and she had 1,000 views, but the day before she made 700, so it all balances out, you know what I mean? Sort of things. You're not going to make £700 every single day.
No, and it's still a lot of money. This is the thing. People get really greedy on here. They think, "Oh, well, I've only made £400 today." £400 is a lot of money to make.
It is a lot.
Doing fuck all.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of money.
And these people seem to forget that, like, I've already got my money in the bank, so I just top it up with whatever I make. So I'm not desperate for cash, so I don't have to sit there worrying about anything to do with money because it's already in the bank, you know what I mean? I'm just topping it up.
Desperate for cash.
I'm not, like, they're just weirdos. I've seen it all day. Say, "Oh, you fell off. Oh, you this." Excuse me, love, wait till I get back behind at work.
What is falling off?
I know, exactly. As soon as I get back to work behind my desk, that's when you'll see what time of day it is. But currently, I'm on holiday. I've been on holiday for a whole month. I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to Turkey, I've been to Santorini, I'm now in Mykonos. So I've been travelling the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a woman that's fallen off anything.
I know.
Fallen on a plane.
And plus, I lost all of my accounts, so I'm building up again. It's easy.
Yeah. She hasn't fallen off. I mean, half of these streamers haven't even left their bedroom in 3 years.
That's what I mean. And they sit watching other people's content and not actually ever creating any themselves.
Where are you now? Or can you not?
I'm in Mykonos at the moment, Greece. So I've travelled like to 2 Greek islands now. But I'm going to head home because obviously it's out of season. So a lot of things closed and I don't want to use all my holidays up and then have none to go on in the summer. You know what I mean? Because I'll be stuck then.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 3 holidays in the space of 2 months is despicable.
I know. I've really fallen on hard times.
You're cancelled pretty much.
And they say Epic failed as well. I made 50 grand, what you're talking about.
Yeah, you made like, oh my goodness, you done really well. And don't forget, you get to keep 80% of your money on Epic. So you
5.1 million diamonds. That's 51 grand, which was gifted in those 3 weeks. So yeah, I don't know. What
you're not I don't know how to explain it, but you're not someone that goes out, like CLA, she'll buy a Gucci scarf, this, So you save like a little squirrel, so your bank balance must just go because you're not lavish. That's what I mean. You're not lavish. You're not
even if I travel place and stay in place, I never stay in like thousands of pounds with stuff. The most expensive thing that has cost me over these last 4 weeks is my business class flights to go home next week.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're going to fly business. You should treat yourself.
Yeah, it's already booked because I've got to get 3 flights. So obviously the 3 flights will all be on one ticket, because if I would have had to book them separately, it would have added up. It's like £1,300 to get home, but it would have added up with me having my baggage and everything like that, because I've got 30 kilogram weight obviously in my case at the moment. So it would have all got to that stage anyway. So I thought, well, I'll just book the whole thing. And then, because like one of the flights is 4 hours, so I'd rather be in luxury and getting served, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you deserve it. You work hard and you're a very humble woman. You're not out there fucking taking the piss out of poor people and spending loads of money on stupid things. You are humble. You're down to
karma came round for CLA, and that's why it did, because she mocked people and she laughed at people who were on the streets and stuff, and she did all of those things, and that comes round on you, sort of thing.
Absolutely. And now look, she's in a bed set.
Exactly.
And don't you think, because I was saying to Ricky, like her flat was the set, it was the foundation of her content. So that was the downfall, losing the flat with the no cupboard doors and everything and the mad paintings on the wall. Like that was like her set. And once that went, there was no coming back from that, I don't think.
Well, Boris had his bank account closed down. He read it out tonight, and that would not happen unless he wasn't paying his taxes properly and all them type of things, because obviously, like, his money would be legit in the bank, and the bank would never have closed the bank. That's what people don't seem to realise. They sit and listen to his every word and don't actually take in what's going on. If you actually look into it, why would the bank close down your account with over 80 grand in or whatever it is? It's an 80 grand threshold, and then it'll flag, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not paying the taxes, because they'll want to know where the money's coming from and all that. So like the fact that he's gone on about this 80 grand, if you actually look into it, that's when like people start asking questions as to where's this money coming from, what's this money, because they can only insure up to £80,000. So if that was all legitimate, why would they have closed his bank? Because he would be a brilliant customer then. So people don't actually look as far as the end of his smelly nose. Then he chats a load of shit, you know what I mean? So actually look into what he's told you tonight about losing his bank account and them closing it down. No bank would have closed the bank account down unless it was some type of fraud or ill-gotten gains and you weren't declaring it and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they would have given him a certain amount of time to prove his earnings or prove blah blah blah, and he obviously hasn't done it, because they do give you warning. They've asked me for loads of information and they're like, if you don't do it by this date,
it's mainly every year when the new tax year is coming round and stuff, they'll ask you questions. What's this payment? What's this? You know what I mean? And you have to justify it and show them proof and evidence. So he hasn't been able to do that.
It takes because I'm quite lazy in my ADHD, I just forget, but it took 4 months of them writing to me every week for me to actually go, oh, for fuck's sake, here's the proof. But so they must have been asking for proof for whatever it is they need for a really long time. 4 to 6 months they start asking questions, and then to actually close it's not a quick process.
Well, he read the letter out. So the one that's what I mean. People are thick in the chat. Somebody just went, no, he said he closed it. No, he didn't. I watched the live and I heard him reading the letter out saying we are closing the bank account down. So they wouldn't have done that if it was legitimate money. No bank would ever close your bank account down unless it was ill-gotten gains or they were suspecting some type of fraud.
Yeah, or the tax people are wanting a big back payment.
Because you can prove your income if you're paying everything properly, and there will be justification for every penny that was in your bank. So you need to actually look into that. Whoever's takes an interest and all that type of stuff, and that they wouldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't do it.
No, exactly.
Do you imagine like you've got all your money in a certain bank and then like you let them close your account down? No, what they would not have done that. The Halifax, I think he said it was, and he can't bank with those banks, anything associated with Lloyds.
I'm with Halifax as well. So
yeah, anything with Lloyds and all that.
It takes months and months for them to just go, right, closed.
Yeah. But they would not have just done that, would they? You know, unless there was something
No,
going
they
on,
would have
because you
sent him
completely can't
letters.
use-
They would have tried to call him. I got multiple letters, and there was nothing wrong with my account. They just wanted to know a couple of things, and I just kept forgetting to write to them. But for months they were writing, and in the end they were like, "We will close your account if you don't tell us this by Tuesday the 12th." And I was like, "Oh fuck!" So but it takes months. It's not an overnight thing. And I proved mine, but he's had his closed. So
that's what I'm saying, Talia. People don't people just listen to him as if like he tells the truth about everything, but he's been caught out in so many lies already. So to do that, he's fucked himself really, because it will make people look at him and think, that's a bit strange that your bank account got closed down. It wouldn't happen if it was all legit. It wouldn't. So obviously he's up to something.
Yeah. I wonder what. I think he's not paid tax. And
I think so too, because it's funny the time of year that it's come around as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's one for the eagle-eyed beavers to have a little look into. Even ask ChatGPT, why would the Halifax or wherever it was, Lloyd's, whatever he said he was with, why would they close your bank account? And he mentioned the 80 grand before, because like obviously 80 grand is like then they start looking into you sort of thing. And he mentioned that figure earlier on.
And apparently he's moving house as well, so he's on the run. He's so quick to tell everyone that I'm bankrupt, but actually I think the thing with Corey is a lot of his things are projection. Like, oh, Ricky's gay, oh, Talia's broke, it's like, I think you're just projecting like your own insecurities to other people. So whenever he says things to me, I know he's going through shit. He's constantly like, Talia's broke, Talia's bankrupt.
He's a very stupid person, but like the ones who are smart, like they know he's a stupid person. But like you've got a lot of people on this app, you got to remember, who are just like average everyday citizens who don't live stream, who don't make excessive amounts of money, who don't understand all that. You know what I mean? So when he's telling these people, they're just lapping up going, yeah, but me, I'm thinking to myself, hang on, there's no way on God's earth, if you were legit and fully above board, that anyone would close your bank account.
Okay, so on the 12th of October, I'm like, don't fucking lie to me, I'll catch you out.
Yeah, exactly. All right then, my love. I'll speak to you later.
Is he live
on.
now? Can you tell me if he's live?
Liar. Love ya. Bye, babe.
Bye, babe. Bye. Is he live? Tell me if he's live. Corey's broke. He's live. Okay, can we all go over to Ricky, please? This big influx of 684 people. Let's all stampede into his live and poo in his castle. Yeah, Corey's broke. Shame, really. It's not easy, is it? When I was his age, I wasn't broke. I was very smart. No, it wasn't. The letters I was getting from the bank were just like, can you prove this, this, and this, and this, and can you tell us what your business actually is, and and I just couldn't be bothered. Like, they wanted so much paperwork, and I'm just like, all the time. This agency takes up all of my mental capacity. Plus, I'm working on an album at the moment. Plus, I'm a mother who homeschools. So it's like, how do you know he's broke? Because the bank don't close your bank account unless the government want that money that's in there, or he's been swindling. So, I don't know. Yeah, I homeschool, Laura. Would you Adam and Eve it? Right, I'm just going to let these people in just quickly because they've been sitting there for a long time, but then we're going to go over to Ricky, okay? Otherwise he'll go mad and go, why are you live when I'm live? You're taking all my views. He just showed his bank. No one cares. The truth is, no one cares. Like, we actually are just gossiping. Right, guys, I'm going to go over to Ricky now. Or maybe he should chat shit about his dad, who's not a policeman. I swear, I would never lie to you, right? So the police station near Corey's is like, they know him very well, and the police officer said, and I will look you in the eye, I'm not lying, I swear on the Holy Bible, she said, we know Corey Wilde very, very well, and his dad is not and never has been a police officer. Because I was going to her, you lot have been taking underhands every time I report this fucking idiot. He seems to get away with everything, and that's because his dad's a police officer and he's mocking the system. And she was like, no, he's really not a police officer, and even if he was, like, that would never happen. But Corey's dad is not and never has been a police officer. We know Corey Wilde very well. How much kids do you have, if you don't mind me asking? I've got 7 children. Has the church told you off for seeing a psychic? I don't think they know. But the psychic I saw was just a joke psychic. He's not a real psychic. It's his stepdad. Yeah, I said stepdad. Foster dad, I said. And they said Corey is not. He doesn't have a father. Oh. I think Corey should laugh more about the fact that he got away without a slap on Monday. Because you know that would have been you, Corey, don't you? You know full well you would have got a Hadouken. And it would have come from me, not a man. Even worse. I would have just like, whack. Yes, karma, bigger, badder, better. Anyway, congratulations everybody that's made it through on my agency. Congratulations everyone that finished the Spark program on my agency. We're very, very excited to take the Queen of TikTok Drama on board. It's going to be such a beautiful relationship. I think she's going to cost me an arm and a leg, but she's going to be worth it. I'm very, very excited to take on somebody else as well that's coming aboard. And I'm very, very